So tell me how you came up with this idea.
Well, 2008, I rode RAGBRAI with a few friends of mine the entire week, and it'd been an incredible experience, lots of fun. But after that, decided I wanted to run a day of it. I never got an opportunity to, but since then I've kind of gotten into ultra marathoning and trail running since I moved out here to Washington, and kind of kept going longer and longer, and eventually decided I'd like to see if I can push my body to that limits and see if I can accomplish it.
So how many miles is it that you'll be running?
406 miles, and if I get a little crazy and get a little ambitious, I might try and make the century day. So that'd be a few extra miles on top of that even too.
And so how many miles is it a day that you're running each day?
Anywhere from in the 80s to the 50s. So most days average around 60 miles a day. So it's really the only the 80-mile day that I'm very concerned about.
And what does it take to do that? I mean, do you stop at all? Do you take breaks and sleep? What do you do during a 60-mile day where you're running for 60 miles?
Well, lots of stopping, lots of eating, and resting. So I plan to run most of it during the early morning hours and the later hours. During the heat of the day, I'd like to just maintain survival, I think, in the hot Iowa sun, and just keep my fluid intake up, and just keep eating all the good Iowa food that's out there.
Well, and so you are doing this to benefit the Iowa Veterans Home. Talk a little bit about them and why you picked them, or what the significance of that is.
The Iowa Veterans Home out there in Marshalltown, great program. With my military background, being in the Army and spending a year in Afghanistan, really gotten into veterans organizations and seeing all the different veterans organizations out there that can help returning vets, both from the current wars as well as past conflicts. So they do a great service to the Iowa veterans in the area with providing health care to them and just providing that means for people who don't have any alternatives to go to for both their veterans and their spouses, or to your mind, and if you can just mentally push through that distances. And in addition to the 100-miler, I spent a year in our base in Afghanistan. We had a mountain on our base, and so I would run that, trying to just get as many miles in there as I could out there in the heat of Afghanistan. And it was about every single day that I ran, my thoughts would go to training for the 100-miler and training for RAGBRAI. So it's been in quite a long preparation, but just all those miles combined with both the 100-miler and all the trail run on the mountain there, just think of definitely prepared me both physically and mentally for it.
All right, and last question. Obviously, times are tough right now everywhere. What would you say to encourage people to donate to the cause?
Definitely don't feel obligated to do it. I'm just out here trying to raise awareness of the Iowa Veterans Home more than anything. If you would like to open up a checkbook and donate a few dollars here, definitely would feel very, very thankful for it. The Iowa Veterans Home is a great organization. They do a great service to our veterans, and I know before I started looking into this, I wasn't aware of them. So I just like to get the word out there of the great things that they're doing for the veterans in the area. And if you'd like to help out and assist with that, know that both the home as well as the veterans who are on the receiving end of that, possibly me someday, are definitely very thankful.